think he retired 11 of 12 there. What was different with his stuff in that stretch?
Well, I think he was just commanding the strike zone at a really high level. I think he was starting to have a presence a little bit on the arm side. So with a change up over there, sinker on that side of the plate, and then that helps set up his cutter even better, or the curveball, because he's got so many ways to beat you, and he's got to make sure he uses that and uses both sides of the plate, and he just got into a good rhythm, from a command standpoint too.
Aaron, he had a 1.92 ERA coming into July. It's 6.80, I think, his last 8 starts. Is there any commonality that you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, you've been here the whole time. Like, it's that, for me, it's the next level strike throwing. For several starts in there, it was not consistently getting ahead at all. A lot of 1-0 starting from there. Then, the Astros got him where he was not putting guys away. And I think it's just that next level of command, making sure he's using all his stuff and using both sides of the plate. But this is the gauntlet that is the season. That's he'll get through it, and he's working his tail off too. The stuff's there. We just got to find that next level of execution.
I know at the beginning of the year you were expecting Rice to help you. Is he exceeding your expectations on what he's done?
Maybe. I think because you factor in, he's put himself in the mix from the catching standpoint too. He's, but he was killing the ball in spring training. So we knew he was going to have a big role for us. Especially with G down to start the season, that created a lot of opportunities there, and he's taken it and turned himself into a really prominent player.
Ben Rice has had a pretty nice stretch over the last 8-9 games. What have you seen from him approach-wise that you think is leading to that?
Not a lot different, honestly. Like, getting some results. Like, he's hit the ball hard all year. Like, we talk about unlucky and all that. Like, he is the poster child. I mean, he's hit so many balls on the screws for outs this year. And right now he's getting rewarded a little bit for it, but he's definitely in a good place at the plate. Like, I think he's doing a great job of controlling the zone while still making sure he's going up there aggressively looking for his pitch.
How encouraging is it for you all to get the kind of offensive output you got tonight when you have 3 MVPs and on a bench that maybe not even be used in this game?
Yeah, it was a great night for us. Especially you're going against Sonny Gray. That's a tough draw. Especially as tough as he's been on lefties all year, and we got a lineup full of lefties. We're able to kind of get to him a little bit, and especially after falling behind there, after they took the lead there, for the guys to kind of have the level at bats they had to get back in the game, and then really kind of pour it on in the second half. Great night offensively.
Caballero been pretty much everything you could have expected.
What a good player. What a good player. For a guy that can truly defend the way he does at so many spots, then you add in the base running and a little bit of an offensive presence too in the box, and just that plays the game within the game, does a lot of things well in the field, smart, heady player. I'm really excited we got him.
And Trent 4 for 5 tonight, another night for him. What is that like to have him at the top of the order?
Yeah, talk about quality at bats and controlling the zone. That's what Grish does, and he was obviously great tonight, on base 5 times, puts everyone in a good spot, puts the Benny and the rest of the middle of the order in a good spot, because you're seeing a lot of pitches, you're on base, you're creating problems. Great night for him.
This guy hitting the 100s 3 years in a row. Why is he such a better hitter this year?
I don't know. I think he's always been a pretty good hitter. He's always gotten on base. He's always had some power. Talk about baseball. Baseball is not just come to the big leagues because you're a prospect or number one. And you just, like, guys' tracks are all different sometimes. And hitting's such a hard thing that sometimes, it comes to guys later. Did I spit on you?
No.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes it comes later, in your career. Sometimes guys come and ascend right away. There's no one way it happens. He's a talented guy who controls the strike zone with power. That's a good place to start.